So everyone always asks, like, what do you do? They're so interested in the fact of, are you a scholarship company? Do you help students get into school? Are you like a financial advisor? Like, what do you do? And I'm just the worst, 'cause I've never figured out how to do a 30-second elevator speech when it comes to what our passion is with students. And you know, to answer the question is, we help students from A to Z, a comprehensive success, getting into school and literally gaining all the life skills along the way and leaving school financially solvent. So if we can answer that question, it's as close as I'm ever going to get to a 30-second elevator speech. But everyone is, I think, focused on the wrong things. Parents are focused on the wrong things. Schools are focused on the wrong things. And students aren't sure what the heck to focus on. So they all look at, hey, get good grades, go to the best schools, and when you do both of those things, it's going to equate to success. But it doesn't take a rocket scientist for us to look back at history to say your good grades and your degree don't equate to lifelong success or even initial success in careers, because people end up doing things that they hate doing because their parents might have steered them in the wrong direction, or the parents are going, hey, high school or college, where are your experts to help direct my student through this process? Why is everything so confusing and scary? And so really we wanted to step back and say success is built not on the degree and on the grades, but more so on a foundational understanding of what success is. And we think success is from the creation of a student's brand. And we think that success happens right when they're in their 20s, right when we get done with school. If we do it right from the time that we're leaving high school and into college, we can have that success right now. And people are like, no, there's no such thing as instant gratification. You gotta wait until you're 60 or 70 years old. And then, just then, you might be able to enjoy retirement for 3 years, and then you die. It's not the case. Like, this generation wants it now. And instead of us looking at them and saying, no, wait 30 years, give up your Starbucks, and when you earn it, you'll get it, we meet them where they're at. And everyone in our organization has been successful in business in their 20-somethings, and now they're back here empowering this younger generation. And so we work with students from that junior and senior year of high school. And really our bailiwick is working with students through that first 2 years of college, because our returns on their investment and on your investment as a parent is directly correlated with those 4 years. And something that most people that they need to step out and understand is that there's really that foundation that's branding, because it's really the creation of a good brand. That's understanding what's our innate strengths. How do we make these innate strengths that we're already good at, and let's even throw a couple of little tidbits in there. You know, the 3 A's that the parents kind of pass right by and they go to the D on the report card. What's wrong with this D, Timmy? We focus on the things that aren't our innate strengths, instead of the 3 or 4 or 10 innate strengths that we had through high school, and really building off of that and saying, why are those strengths of yours? Let's look at the majors that heighten those. And when you understand the skills and strengths that you have, and you can articulate that to the people that actually give you success after college, that changes your whole world. Not the major that you're in, and surely not the school that you go to. But people will mortgage their house and sell off all the assets that they have, and even put their own financial well-being at stake, all for the sake of giving their students the best investment ever, education, which it's a great investment, but let's look at the return on that investment. And since there is no empirical evidence from an elite school to a state school over lifetime earnings, we have to be objective with, is this truly a good investment? And it might be. An elite school might be the way to go, but it might not be. And when we truly understand that success is wrapped up foundationally in this brand, once they understand that, all the financial resources that we get for students and the success that we create can funnel off of that. So once we understand that foundation of branding, we can move on. And the second most important thing that we jump into is the financial literacy. And that's really where my background was in wealth management, but really where this generation is not really transferring any theoretical knowledge in college and having it actually applied to their day-to-day lives. And we look at understanding your credit score, credit cards, being able to leave school without this debt, without student loan debt, and how dangerous that is for so many students trying to be successful out and about in the real world. And then the third most important thing, and that's what everyone comes to us for really, is the financial resources. But the financial resources are nothing if we don't understand how to have the sustainability of that success. And the financial resources that we really hit on are, one, college credits. How these students that we work with have 20, 30, 40 college credits before they even go into college. And it's not the hard AP test. It's a much easier test that gets them these college credits. 2, being able to help even those transfer students regain those credits that are lost when they transfer over from another school. 3, customized scholarships that we've partnered with hundreds of foundations in the local market in California or Colorado or Arizona, specifically where our clients and students are, to be able to say, what are you looking to do with the foundation? What is your goal in your heart? And then knowing our clients and our students and aligning their strengths, their skills, crazy, this personal branding thing, all meshing back together to make sure that they can get the awards that they deserve and that these foundations want to give the right students, not the students that are going to drop out that don't have the same understanding. And then lastly, the tuition reimbursement. And we partner again and have relationships with, gosh, hundreds of corporations that offer not only the $8, $9, $10 an hour for their wages, but also pay students $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 every year, or even up to an unlimited amount to pay back their tuition. And so again, it goes back to that, hey, create a fantastic brand, have a financial literacy, reduce the out-of-pocket cost of college, i.e. leave with zero debt, and understanding how to have a lot more money because you're gonna be worth a lot more to an employer. And that is what we want as parents for our students, is to give them every opportunity to have a life of happiness and success. And to be able to do it, the real uniqueness, and I alluded to this earlier, is our coaches. We're not professors, we're not teachers, we're not parents, doesn't make any of those people bad, but we're very, very good at what we do. We've specialized in this understanding. We've already been successful out in the real world. We're bringing back that practical, applicable knowledge to this generation where they can look at us in the age relativity, all of our coaches in their 20s or 30s at the oldest, and they go, I get it, I want that type of success right when I get out of school. These people have done it. It's not theoretical. It's not my professor that's taught out of a book for 20 years that never did business telling me how to be successful. And kids are smarter than that. They know. And the ones that want success, we call them to the cornerstone. We're like, hey, this is what we do. We rock and roll through our sessions. It's intensive. We want a commitment from the students, and we want a commitment from the parents. And what we do, we have a few different services, but we're expensive because we are the best of the best. We've created this. And we guarantee our services to 120% because we're going to put our money where our mouth is, just like we're going to ask the students and the parents to put either their money where their mouth is or their commitment level to where their mouth is, because something's got to change with this generation, and we're changing it. Literally, we will change the way, and we are changing the way, that people do college. From A to Z, one comprehensive, compact service, even if service is even the right descriptor, but maybe just this coaching with these tangible results that is literally going to change how college is done forever. And it's going to create a trend of financial solvency for this generation and a success that has never been seen before. So if you want to work with us in person, they could do it through College Fusion. If they want to do it on their own and they're self-motivated, they could do it through self-study packages. But either which way, this is a gift to the students and to the families, and will literally change a trend of success going forward from here on out. It's amazing.